Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a video for the Pocket Page Roundup. And what that is a group of ladies who create videos based on pocket pages, and we post a theme every month. This month it was scrapping photos about animals. So what I'm scrapping is a trip that I took to San Antonio with my husband and a couple friends for our anniversary, and we went to the San Antonio Zoo. So that's what you're going to see. This comes together not quickly, but fast enough than my normal. So first thing I'm doing here is I grabbed two 4x6 cards from my stash, and I thought that title card of Embrace the Adventure was perfect because that's what we did. And then I grabbed this little card that's striped and has rainbow pieces on it. Colored swatches. And I'm just going to journal here and put some photos down of some Lego statues that are from the zoo. Next, I'm going to move on to the 6x8. I'm going to do a 6x8 of my husband and I, and then another 6x8 of myself. On this first one, I took some wonky squares that I cut out of scrap paper that I had, and I cut them into triangles. And then I'm just going to match them with patterns that I think go together. And that's going to be my background for this photo. I got this idea from Lindsay, I believe is her name, on YouTube. I'll try to find her channel and link it below. She did it with a 9x12 layout, and I thought it was really cute. So I just attempted it here. What I'm going to do is, once I get these glued down, I move them too far over to the right and down, so I create an empty space to the left and at the top. And how I solve that problem is by stamping. I'm gonna go ahead and get these glued down. What a stamp is, I grabbed the stamp set from Ali Edwards, and it's, I believe, from the March kit. So if you see that there's a space in the middle there, at first I wanted to put that strip of white paper down the middle, but I decided to go ahead and put it to the left and let that space be. So the stamp set I use is from Ali Edwards. It's a March Bloom kit, and it's like a floral. It's the same one that I stamped on that yellow piece that I used on my 4x6 card in the beginning. So I'm just going to pull all these colors from Close to My Heart stamp set. I can't see which colors they are. They are Bella Blue, Jupiter, Smoothie, I can't see what the dark blue one is, and Canary is the yellow. And so I'm just going to stamp those alternatively down that strip of paper, and I'm going to eventually get it glued down to the left side of the page to create like a border. And what I do with the empty space at the top is create my title and do my journaling, which I thought this came together really cute. And what I like about having black and white photos is that it allows you to use all of these colors. Because if I had a color photo on this page, I think it would have been too much, and they probably would have clashed. So if you want to use a lot of color, just make your photos black and white. After this, you see I'm trying to cover up that middle space, but I was like, that's going to cover up the whole strip of paper, and that doesn't work. So it ends up just staying there to the left, and it's going to be really cute. I love how it came out. Continuing to stamp. After this, I'm going to get stuck on the next 4x6 page, like creative wise. I don't know what to do, so I put it to the side and have to come back to it, but you'll see that in a second. So the title for this, I used Studio Calico stamps. I don't remember the name of the stamp set, but if I find them, I'll link that in the description below. And I'm also using an old stamp set from Refinery 29, I think it's the website, but it's shut down. Oh yeah, I did back my photo on a piece of white paper so that it didn't get lost in the patterns of those squares. Yeah, so back to the stamp set. Refinery 29 was the name of the company, but they've went out of business. So it's a real thin stamp set, and I'm going to stamp San Antonio, and then Zoo. I'm going to use the not Close to My Heart, Studio Calico stamp set. That piece that I just cut that says "You Are Loved" was a stamp from Close to My Heart, and I used the archival black ink from Studio Calico and embossed it. And that's how it came out. I fussy cut it, and I think it came out so cute with a little heart on top of it. And that piece up there that says "Life is Short" is from the same March Bloom kit from Ali Edwards. And I think that's all the embellishing I do on this page. I don't do very much with it. So that's the stamp kit from Studio Calico. I like this because it has the outline, and then it has also the one that fills it in. The inline, I guess. The outline and inline. I messed up. Did you see me drop my stamp? So I fixed that. I put some of that in that bottle up there to the top left of the screen is stamp cleaner. So I put some of that on the blue towel, and I wiped it off, and it came off really good. So again, going back to the Close to My Heart stamps and filling in those letters with the Smoothie, the Bella Blue, and the Jupiter. And here's where I messed up. I think I stamped my San Antonio too close to each other, but it came out. So the San is fine. It's just the Antonio. I think I moved it too close, but I'm gonna go with it. And now I'm just gonna journal about how it was our anniversary trip, and we were with friends and went to the zoo. Okay, so here's the layout that's about me. It's in full color. I start by using this Close to My Heart background stamp, and what I realized here is that I should have started in the middle, but I did not, and so it creates these like creases, lines, but I'm gonna cover that up. One thing that I've learned from Hippo about 4x6 cards is that you should use them. Don't just hoard them in your stash. So this card that's up here to the left, that red that says "Happiness is this," I probably would never use that sentiment, but the color went with that butterfly, so I just backed my photo with it, covered it up, and we're just going to go with it. So now you see me trying to position this so that it covers up and breaks that line that I created when I was stamping the background. Okay, as I'm doing that, I found this piece of scrap that I thought went really well, and it has the brown and the yellow and the green to bring in all of the colors from the photo. So I'm going to put it up here on top, and it's going to become the anchor for some embellishments and my title. Next you'll see me pull over, or maybe you won't see me pull over, but I put it to the side. That's what I did because I got stuck. I didn't know what else to do. Now I'm using this 2x6 piece to put some photos of animals. That was a duck, and now these also 4x4s. So the rhino statue and the little, a tiger or a leopard, and getting these done, embellish these little cards here. When I turned that over, I realized that teal piece, had the same pattern as I stamped my background from the Close to My Heart stamp set. And so I cut that off and flip it so it can be part of the pattern and kind of make the pages be cohesive. And I'm also going to use a piece of it I found in my stash for the bottom card, so that pattern is repeated on both sides of the spread. I'm going to embellish both of these little cards, but very little. I don't remember exactly what I embellished them with, but I thought that fit very good. How I created these size photos is with the Pick Frame app. It's an app from iTunes or Apple, and it allows you to get photos and resize them. Pick Frame. Resize them however you need, and you can change the orientation of the photos, or you can do a 3:2 ratio, or a 2:3, or a 1:1 to create the squares. It's a really cool app. Alright, I moved on to the next page. This is a picture of a hippo and some other animals. The hippos were the main reason we went to the zoo, because there's a story behind that for another day. Let's say it on the video. So the little animal below the hippo, I don't even know what it's called, but he was so cute, chilling in the water. So I pulled over this bin that you can see there, and it just has some random embellishments in it, and I pulled all of the embellishments to create this cluster of embellishments on both sides of the photo. You'll see me go back to the other side in a minute. I'm gonna get all this stuck down, and I chose this piece that says the best day. The best day, and that is done. For him, I'm gonna put the flower. I think I'm gonna put something else. Maybe a heart and a word phrase sticker. I think I'm gonna put on him. For the hippo, I don't remember exactly what else. I think I just put the camera on there. Oh no, I journaled about him. I don't remember what he's called. He was just in the water, and it had a bridge that you could cross, like over top of him. It was really cool. So I'm gonna move on to the hippos. I think all I put on the hippo is the camera, the little blue camera, the green camera, not blue. I don't know if I put anything else. Oh, word stickers? Yes, I knew I was gonna put some word stickers on there. I don't remember if I put anyone on the hippo. But after this, I'm gonna go back to the 6x8. There's that other piece that I put on the leopard or tiger or whatever that animal is. And I'm gonna journal on that piece with that same pattern. I'm gonna move back to my 6x8 and use that phrase up there that says, whatever makes you weird is probably your greatest asset. So I thought that fit the photo with me being weird, standing in front of the butterfly with my arms stretched out, because no one else in my group wanted to do it. So I'm just pulling stuff from my stash to use it up and see what fit on this layout with this spread. So that's a piece from Studio Calico, something about travel. It was a Wonder with Peter Pan quote or something like that. Can't read what it says right now. I think I'm going to journal underneath in that white space on the hippo card. And then, and then that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm going to get the journaling done. And here in a second, you're going to see my son make a cameo. There he is, with his lovely hair, drawing and doodling. Okay, again, I pulled this heart from the stash again. I believe that was from Farco Fawn a long time ago. And I just cut it out. And it says adore. And put it above the duck, the swan, whatever animal that is. Alright, so I'm coming back to this layout. I laid the sticker down, but then I realized that it was too wide and it covered up too much of the bottom of the photo and it made it disproportionate. So I'm gonna trim it down and then stick it back down. And then I'm gonna do a cluster of flowers here at the top. And do I put anything else on here? I think that's it. Maybe some hearts. I don't remember exactly. And I'm gonna call this done. And I'll do a flip through here at the end to show you all of the pages. And that is gonna be it for this video, guys. Don't forget to look in the description for the other ladies' links and hop over to their channel and see what they created this month with our theme of animals. I thank you for joining me, and I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video.